Hey everyone, it is Easter and it is busy. So I thought I should record this clip just to catch up, just to catch you up. It has been a very interesting beginning of the year for me in terms of the group of companies and the work that I'm doing to serve humanity and serve everybody and kind of just fulfill my purpose in terms of what God has put me here on earth to do, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit around just contextualizing a few interesting questions that have been coming up. But I also want to tell you about the number of events that are coming up so that you can be able to know where to find me. Because people go, yeah, but you're guru number 19, but hey, we don't, you're not longer posting. And it's not true. I am posting. But, so let's clear a few things up. So, one, you remember I used to post a lot about everything. I used to like have comments about entrepreneurship. I used to have comments around politics. I used to have comments about health. I used to have, I mean, during COVID, I like probably like, I should have won a Pulitzer Prize literally for just writing and writing and writing very long essays about COVID and the work that I was doing with health, and just wanting to make sure that people actually understand and are in the truth. And if you also remember, you will remember that I also used to write a lot of inspiring stories in South Africa about Lira doing this, about people, South Africans winning this in the world. Like recently, there's a South African, for example, that has just won the PGA. I forgot his name now, but and you know that Akane Simbine has kind of broken the record now of what's his name, of Usain Bolt, in a sense. So lots of fantastic stuff that South Africans are doing. I'm still doing that, but because that was the question, why don't we see it anymore? Why aren't you talking about the tariffs? I'm not talking about all of those things because I have created a programming space for them for the last 5 years. If you haven't been paying attention, in 2020, 2019, 2020, I launched Vuga Online Radio. And Vuga Online Radio is essentially my inspiration platform in radio format. So there, I've made sure that I've programmed everything that you need to know. So I curate myself, everything you hear on Voga Online Radio. So it's still me, but I've created now a different platform for you to be able to hear that. But not just through my voice, right? Through other voices, through other experts, through people who know stuff that I couldn't possibly be able to share on the on the internet. So go and check it out, www.vugaonlineradio.co.za, and follow us. We have a Vuga Online group as well, a channel, a WhatsApp channel. Go there, you'll be updated on everything that's going on. It is a lot, like there's a lot going on there, but there's a lot of inspiration because today, in the era that we're in, inspiration has become so absolutely critical. But more than that, I don't necessarily care so much more now for posting, because it's better to actually hear me talk about these things in spaces. I'm a better talker than I'm a writer. I mean, I've published now 3 books, and I've kind of have another 2 that are coming that will be published in the middle of the year and towards the end of the year. But that's for that audience that actually cannot get me. It takes me a long time. But if you really want to engage with my stuff, attend my events. ABCCP, I run CPD events there every month. I run supervision events every month. Just go to www.abccp.com and just check what events that suit you and come and attend. You'll be surprised. There's like so many things there. And through the Center for Work-Based Learning, I run a number of programs. If you want training and you want to acquire skills, coach training. I have people that train project management, IT. We essentially have an MBA for IT, which I don't teach on. I don't know that much, but we have a whole faculty that's doing all of that work. We have like 8 faculties there, that are in terms of different things, from project management, organizational development, entrepreneurship. Hey, good evening. So when you see me posting, don't be confused. Hey, it's a learning. You post about entrepreneurship. It's a learning. You post about leadership. What's alang? What's alang is hobbies. And then, of course, I have all of these conferences that are coming up, right? And because I feel conferences are spaces, especially for us, spaces where we can actually share and confer, right? And have a chat. So I'm trying to do different type of conferences. You know how many conferences you go and people are chatting and then people present and then people take notes and people go. I don't do those kinds of conferences. So in May, for example, the Africa Board for Coaching, Consulting and Coaching Psychology, ABCCP, and I'm hosting the ninth, it's been going on for 9 years, Coaching for Africa, coaching symposium. The purpose there is to help solve, think through, think tank, coach ourselves through the problems that Africa is experiencing. That's why you don't see me complain a lot about them, because I'm trying to do something about them. So come, let's come and do something about it as well. And then, so that is on the first in the first week of May, I think from the 7th of May onwards. So go and check it out, abccp.com. And then in June, I've launched something very exciting, because I care. And if you've been following me, you know I love the creatives, I love the arts. I'm all in for the last 25 years as far as the arts and the creative sector is concerned. I've launched in December, we launched a a festival for storytellers, oral storytellers, like Bo Mam Mhlope, Bo Mam Tembi, and all of that. So kind of just maintaining that art and making sure that we keep it alive. Because when you think about who is in there, it's almost always Mamkonasu name that's coming up. So I want to see, are there other people we can actually mentor and grow into that. So the festival is happening well, I'm not sure actually where it's happening, but it's happening because we're still kind of planning it. But it's happening at the end of June. So go and check it out. It will be on tabnpc.org. So that's another thing. That's another foundation that I'm involved in. So go and check it out. And of course, we have an opening now for new storytellers who are going to be on a training for a full year training with a stipend. You can also go and check that. tapnpc.org is where you can go for that. You can actually also follow tapnpc on social media to be able to check that out. And then in I think I do have, about them Mzansi Jazz Awards, right? So I have spoken about them everywhere. They're happening on the 30th of August. That's one of our flagship events. 30th of August, Save the Money. We will be celebrating jazz and excellence in jazz there. And then I think the last major event for the year for us is the Vuga Inspirational Conference, which is actually taking place in October. I don't know the dates, but if you actually follow vugaonlineradio.co.za or at Vuga Online Radio everywhere on social media, there are posters everywhere there. Book yourself, add to the calendar, and make sure that you come. So that's your answer. Why am I no longer posting as much? Because keep easy, and the things that I actually would have been posting about, I actually am creating content and work on. So come and join us, come and support, share the posters and all of those things. And yeah, inbox if you have questions. But I would be excited to see you at one of our events. And yeah, see you soon. Ciao.